Hey guys, it's Jason and welcome back to Telefonika Talks. And guess what we have here today? The new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. In this video, we're going to take an in-depth look at the S23 Ultra from the display, design, performance, battery, and finally we're going to talk about the cameras over here. Now, inside the box, you find the phone itself, a SIM ejector tool, the usual paperwork, and a charging cable, and that's about it. Now let's talk about the design. Well, there are a few changes made to this design. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra has a nice design and looks like its predecessor, the Galaxy S22 Ultra, but this time with fewer curved designs on the sides and corners. This makes the device easy to hold in the hands. On the right edge of the phone, you get the volume rocker and a wake button or the power button. The SIM card slot sits along the bottom edge of the phone along with the speaker, USB Type-C port, and integrated S Pen holder. The Galaxy S23 Ultra comes in 8 different colors, and the color I have here is sort of phantom black, and it looks really nice. Now let's go to the display. Yes, the design is nice, but what about the display? The Galaxy S23 Ultra has a bright display that can go as high as 1750 nits, very bright enough to use outside with no viewing issues. The 120Hz adaptive refresh rate on the Galaxy S23 Ultra is dynamic and can dial down to 1 Hz when not in use. The display is a 6.8-inch 2x AMOLED with QHD resolution and Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. The S23 display is really bright, and this display is very nice with vivid colors to enjoy video content, and everything looks fluid and smooth. Not to forget this point, but the Galaxy S23 Ultra comes with an ultrasonic under-display fingerprint reader for unlocking your device, and I can boldly say that this is very fast and reliable. Without doubt, this is an amazing and great display. Now let's talk about the performance and software of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. This Galaxy S23 Ultra comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage and runs on the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy. This means you're getting a well-optimized and responsive experience from this phone to handle all your intensive gaming sessions and high-intensive tasks. There's a lot this phone will surprise you with, especially with the clarity and depth of voice during speakerphone calls, and the stereo speaker produces clear sounds when listening to music. They sound impressive. There are 512 and 1TB variants you can go for if you want 12 gigs of RAM, and there's another 256 gigs with 12 gigs of RAM version. And if you feel like 8 gigs of RAM isn't, the best, you can go for that option. The Galaxy S23 Ultra runs on the latest Android 13 One UI 5.1 version out of the box with amazing features embedded in it to make your use a very exciting one. Samsung promises 4 years of major Android OS updates and an additional 1 year of security updates, totaling 5 years, which is very nice. Now let's talk about the battery. The battery is another interesting factor on this device. The Galaxy S23 Ultra packs a huge 5000 mAh battery, and this device here can last you an entire day just on a single charge. Come to think of it, this is really impressive. In terms of charging this device, you get support for up to 45 watt wired charging, 15 watt wireless charging, and 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging to charge other accessories like your Galaxy Watch, for example. One UI 5.1 on the S23 Ultra also offers some good battery saving features to use. Protect battery feature, for example, is one of the best I would recommend to you if you're planning to keep your precious device for a very long time. The Protect battery feature simply charges your battery up to 85% to prevent your battery from degrading by overcharging and stuff like that. Now let's talk about the cameras. The Galaxy S23 Ultra has an exciting 200 megapixel camera that produces detailed images. There's a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle sensor and 2 10 megapixel sensors for both periscope and telephoto lens output, which makes really good crisp pictures. You also get a 12 megapixel wide front selfie camera on the front. The cameras do an impressive job of giving you the best photos possible. There's an option to capture raw photos as well. You can find this in the More section inside the camera app. In terms of video recording, the S23 Ultra is capable of recording videos of up to 8K 30 frames per second, 4K, and then 1080p resolution. Overall, I'm really impressed with the cameras. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is a base device with impressive performance. You can expect an exceptional camera array and a beautiful design. It is an excellent choice for those looking for a new Android smartphone that has everything checked out. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is available across all Telefonika stores nationwide and can be purchased online as well. Thanks for watching to the end. I go by the name Jason. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so that anytime a new video is released, you would be updated instantly, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.